recently thinking about what Pride means and why we celebrate Pride here in Minneapolis. In our community, we have a lot of diversity, and part of what that means is that everyone has different reasons for having Pride and for celebrating Pride. We are not all the same. We don't all share the same label, we don't all share the same interests or the same lifestyle, and we don't all share the same story. But Pride is a chance for us to all come together as one beautiful and diverse community and to celebrate ourselves and to celebrate each other. It's a time for us to look back on where we've come from and to look forward to where we're going. So I decided to compile a few perspectives on what Pride means and why we celebrate Pride here in Minneapolis. And I'm proud to say that everyone you're about to see is a friend of mine, and I hope that you enjoy listening to their reasons for having Pride and for celebrating Pride.
There are so many people around the world that live in countries where it's legal to kill them, and there are so many people in this country that live in states that don't recognize their right to love whoever they want. And so I feel so lucky to live in a state and in a city where people celebrate me and respect me and treat me as an equal. And I'm so happy that we have this fun weekend in which we get to celebrate that. So that's what it means to me, and I dedicate this whole weekend to those people that live in places that are less welcoming, and I look forward to a day when all people can live in a place where they're respected for who they are.
Culture speaks to people living differently, and I think we, as a community, have culture. We live differently. We have a culture of celebration, of coming together against adversity, and of internal strength, which is very admirable. So I'm more proud during Pride of our community almost than of myself.
Well, I married my partner Kevin just a couple of months ago, and for me, he is the most important person in my life. He is my life, and we are each other's lives. And the idea of going to Pride every year, being able to celebrate that love and to celebrate the love that I share with so many other people in my community, my closest friends, strangers or whoever. To me, that just having that joy and celebrating that love is why I'm proud and why I love celebrating Pride.
One great thing about Pride in general is just you can be proud not only about your sexuality, but about who you are inside. Like, love yourself, and I think if you have pride in yourself, you can't go wrong.
I am proud because I'm part of a community, because I can be out and not be ashamed of who I am. I'm proud because my family is incredibly supportive and will support me in whatever I do, whatever I pursue, and whoever I decide to become to be.
I celebrate Pride because it is celebrating who I am and who my chosen family are. It is a time of year that I can just kind of go all out in expressing my identity and my joy and my family. And I love how people come together from across the state and across the nation oftentimes to just be themselves. And for some people, it's the only weekend that people get to do that. And I just cannot wait for the day that everybody in all moves of their life and everywhere they go, that they can just be themselves. And for now, if it's the only time to do it, why not just live it up?
I am proud of a community that, while sometimes screws up and gets things wrong, is trying its best to work to make a family for everybody and make a safe place for everyone.
Okay, what I am proud of is honestly to call these people my friends, because it feels so welcoming and heartwarming to be in a room full of people that you never met or that you might never meet again, but there's just this cohesive unit, and it's like, it feels like family. And I'm really proud to look around and just be like, I admire you as a person. And I think that's really, the more you sit through the bullshit of life, you just really want to be a person you're proud of and be proud of the life that you lead. And when I'm here, that's exactly what I feel.
I'm proud to know that people know that every love is welcome in Minnesota. I'm proud that people come to Minnesota, adding to our community. And 100 years ago, a relationship like ours would be socially unacceptable. And now we're taking another step where every relationship is embraced.
I think this weekend is about friends and family getting together and celebrating all that our community has accomplished, and I am very thankful to be a part of such a nice, loving LGBT community in our group of friends.
It's incredibly important for young people to be able to go to Pride, high school kids and college kids and whoever just first comes out, just so that we all can show them that yes, whatever else is going on in your life, Pride, here is this moment of celebration that we can all join in on, and they can be part of the community too. So, and feel pride in themselves.
Alright, so it wasn't so long ago that I was coming down to the park to volunteer with Minnesotans United to convince people that everyone should have the freedom to marry. And I'm just really proud of how far our state has come and that we now embrace all kinds of love here.
I think pride to me means having pride in yourself, knowing who you are as a person and accepting that fact about you, and then accepting others who are just like you and knowing that all of you mean something. You're important, special, unique in every aspect of the word.
Go ahead.
So what I have to be proud of from what I came from 54 years ago to this, we've come so far.
I had a tough time coming out, I was raised in a very conservative household, and being gay was not okay. It was against God's word. And for me, I felt a lot of shame. Coming to Minneapolis and being a part of Pride celebrations, this time of year, Pride is great, but we've built a community here in Minneapolis that I'm so proud of these people to call them my friends, and really an extended family. And it's amazing the dichotomy between when I was young and the feelings of shame and guilt, now to a celebration of life and who you are, and no one can take who we are away from us.
I'm happy to celebrate Pride because I think that being a minority in multiple senses, I'm biracial, I'm gay, it gives us a sense of community. Pride may seem like a big party to some, but those outside the community don't see it. It's a time for everyone to come together. People that you normally wouldn't talk to, people that you normally wouldn't associate with. It's a time when all those walls come down.
I'm proud to be a human being with a voice and a purpose and a love that is no less sacred than those around me. I'm proud to live in a place and a time when thousands have sacrificed their time and their lives to make my life and my marriage possible.
As someone that's not from here, I'm proud of all that our community in Minnesota has accomplished in the past couple of years. I think it's really inspiring for those of us from states that aren't so forward-thinking. And I think it's a great opportunity to raise visibility and have people who feel outside of our community get to know people on the inside.
Pride is, to me, what my parents had taught me growing up, is that it doesn't matter who you love as long as they make you happy. And that's from a family in North Dakota with no outside influence who accepted me for who I was.
I celebrate Pride on behalf of all of my GLBT friends, and so I find that this is a good weekend to celebrate all the qualities that make them so great. Really vibrant and fun and diverse, and it's a wonderful community.
I celebrate Pride because it is great people watching.
I'm proud that I live in a community that supports me and other people that are different, and that we can be who we are as young people and adults, and we can share that message to other people that they can be who they are, and it's just fine. So be you, and be you as much as you can. I'm proud of that. What else?
We celebrate Pride because we so oftentimes don't take time out from our life to be thankful for what we have, and it's all about work, and it's all about the go, 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 and this is our moment to step aside from all of that and be really excited about who we are and what we're able to do and love one another.
What I'm proud of is
all the wonderful people in my community that I can reach out to and love and have an absolutely amazing time with, no matter what. That's what I'm proud of.
I celebrate Pride because it's a celebration where people are celebrating themselves, are being authentic, and are saying out loud into the world, I am who I am. I think people are healthier when they live out loud.
Pride to me is being out with my boyfriend and being perfectly fine with it.
I myself am not a gay person, but I identify with the feeling of feeling proud and owning something that you've felt insecure about or somehow shameful about. And at the end of the day, life's so short, and you have to own who you are and what you believe in and what you feel, and yeah, just own it.
Well, I think Pride is important because it sort of normalizes these kinds of relationships and sort of it makes people feel comfortable with being gay in the real world and around straight people, and makes it sort of a normal thing. So it's important.
I'm constantly working on my Pride. I celebrated my first Pride when I was 24, which was 7 years ago, and what I realized about Pride is it's the first time that I'd ever felt like I knew how the majority felt. Every year is a nice reminder for a couple of days that I'm accepted, I'm okay, I'm beautiful, and the most important thing about me is that I'm different from everybody else. And Pride is a reminder of the journey that I'm on to love and be myself.
I celebrate Pride for my friends, who are like a second family. I've never met a group of people more welcoming and loving and supportive, and I think that resonates in the day, in the celebration, and that's why I do it every year.
Oh, Pride to me is not hiding who you are after you've done so for so long. So.
Okay. What Pride means to me. To me, Pride is very much about community, and that sounds very cliche, but when you are coming from a community that you feel that you do not fit in, you always feel like the outsider, it's very important, this idea of community and building a community and keeping the community strong. You don't get to just have the Pride party. You don't get to just drink and stay up late and not have the responsibility of having kids or whatever the stereotype about being gay is. You also have a responsibility to be part of that community, to be a pillar in that community, and to educate other people outside of the community about what it means to be proud of who you are, literally proud of who you are, not be ashamed, and to live an open, decent, and leaderly lifestyle. Lead by example. That's what Pride is to me, and I love to participate.
You could be so